Hello everyone. In this video, we will be discussing about template design pattern and factory design pattern. So very first, let me tell you the use of design pattern. So actually, the design patterns are the frameworks which can be used for software development, where there is a architectural difficulties for the developers. This design pattern will help them to work on the better architecture and building a better software. It promotes the reusability of the code. The model will be there, that model can be reused for multiple purposes. Okay, very essential for software development. So here I'll be discussing about two main design patterns: template design pattern and factory design pattern. So very first, let us discuss about template design pattern. Template design pattern, what happens is, one skeleton model will be given, the template will be given. Okay, the template will be given to the developer. The same template can be used and it can be overridden. Look at this, the definition: the design pattern provides the skeleton model in a superclass. Here the superclass can be interface or abstract class. Okay, and allows its subclasses to override its method. Whatever the methods are there in that abstract class or interface what we are writing in the model what they are giving, we can override that. The subclasses can override that, but the rule is it should not change the structure, the pattern, the template what they have given. Okay, I will explain you with the help of example about the template design pattern. So assume I have an abstract class. Let me take out one simple general example: biryani. Okay, abstract class what I have taken here, biryani. So biryanis or many models are there, like chicken biryani is there, like I can go vegetarian biryani or any type, like. So let me take out two abstract method names like public abstract void. One name I'm writing, the method name chicken biryani I'm writing. Okay, and one more thing I will write: public abstract void vegetarian biryani, veg biryani. Okay, so look here, why I have written the abstract keyword is abstract class. uh, if you want to write any abstract methods in an abstract class, the methods must be abstract. That's why I have written here. So here look at that. Here this is the super class what I was mentioning. It will give the skeleton model, like it will give the method declarations, like the names, method names, like chicken biryani or veg biryani or something, like why, as I have given the example, taken the example of biryani here, class biryani I have written. I am taking this template, something like. Okay, so these are the abstract methods given here in the abstract class. Now the subclasses I will be creating, like let me take out class, any restaurant name, like let me take out paradise. Paradise extends the class biryani. So here I have taken the class, the subclass as paradise, which is extending what, abstract class. Now this particular, as this paradise class is extending the biryani class, it has to go with the template of what the super class, I mean here the abstract class. The template is it should use the method chicken biryani and veg biryani. The templates can be same, they can have their own implementation. That's what I want to say. Look at that. I'm going to write public void chicken biryani, and one more method I will write public void veg biryani. These are the models what they are using, and the implementation can be how their own way. Chicken biryani, let me take out the example, like as I have given the name as chicken biryani here. The taste of chicken biryani, the implementation what they followed, the procedure for preparation of chicken biryani, the taste outcome what we get in one particular restaurant is different to another restaurant, right? So Here I'm taking the restaurant name as Paradise, or class name here actually, as Paradise, which is extending the biryani. It has to prepare, go with the model like chicken biryani, it has to prepare, veg biryani it has to prepare. But the implementation is own wish. But as of now, for understanding purpose, I am just printing one message. Paradise chicken biryani. This is how I'm writing. And here I'm writing Paradise veg biryani. Okay. So the implementation is done. The model what you have given is following. The Paradise class is extended. I mean subclass is following. Let me create one more class. I will give the one more restaurant name like let me give Barkas. Class Barkas extends. What is the name? What is the super class name here? Abstract class name biryani. That's what I am writing here. Extends biryani. So again it is showing error. Why? Because this particular extended class, the class Barkas is extending from abstract class biryani, it has to go with the template. What is the template again? Public void. It has to follow with chicken biryani. And one more is there. Public void veg biryani. Okay. So now I'll go with some implementation here. As of now, I'll be printing one message. Let me write down what is the name, chicken biryani. And here also I'll be writing. Let me copy this and let me paste here and let me edit some message here. Let me write down like Barkas veg biryani. So now, as of now, you observe, have a look. I have created an abstract class with abstract methods like chicken biryani and veg biryani, and I'm creating two subclasses, Paradise subclass, which is extending the biryani abstract class, and implementing the same chicken biryani and veg biryani abstract methods. And here also one more class is there, Barkas, which is extending again the super class, and it is also implementing the abstract methods like they have their own implementation written, functionality written inside that. And here I'm going to add one step here, public final void. Let me add recipe, one more method, final method I'm ready. I'm looking at this, the order what I'm giving, chicken biryani, the way, the steps, the order what I'm giving, veg biryani, here I have given. The model, the structure I have given here to be implemented one after one is final method is applying here. Okay, and the implemented methods has to go with the same model what the parent class has provided, the abstract class has provided. Okay, now have a look at the code again. Abstract class with abstract methods, one final method is written where the order of structure, where the structure is written over there. They just simple, I am writing the abstract class abstract method names here. And after that I have created two subclasses. One class subclass is Paradise, which is extending the biryani, and here also its own implementation of chicken biryani method and veg biryani method. And one more is there. I have created one more class, Barkas here, which is extending biryani. Again, it is implementing same structure, chicken biryani and veg biryani. Okay, it is with own implementation like functionality, right? So I'm coming to the main method. I have created one main method class. So here, what I will be writing is, what is the abstract class name? Biryani, right? Biryani. I'm creating one object because new. What I'm writing, you observe here, new Paradise. That's what I have written. Look, biryani is the sub abstract class name. I'm creating object with new. What I'm writing here, Paradise. Now I'm just writing k dot. I'm not calling to any class methods. I'm calling to recipe method. See here, I'm calling to recipe method and see what are the outputs I'm getting. First of all, paradise chicken biryani, paradise veg biryani. These are the outputs I got it. Actually, these outputs where it is written within the class. What is that? Paradise. Okay. This result I got it. Paradise chicken biryani. How it is being? I'm not calling any method like chicken biryani. I'm not calling any method like veg biryani. I'm just making a call to recipe. But here you observe. Here observe. I have written here new paradise. In a similar way, I'll create one more object. Biryani z equals to new. I'm not writing new biryani, new burgers, and of z dot recipe, and see what are the results I'm going to get. So paradise chicken biryani here, and apart from that I got two more results, burgers chicken biryani, and both the cases, see here, I'm just making call to recipe method. Okay, the respective, here the template, this is the template given, and it let the subclasses to have their own implementation without changing the structure. And subclass is paradise, it is implementing the template, but it is having its own without changing the structure. And barkas is one more class, a subclass I have taken, and it is following the template without changing the structure given. That is what template design pattern is saying, right? So hope you understood. I'm showing the code once again. Abstract class biryani, where you have written two abstract methods with one final method where I have given the order. And see here, I have taken paradise as one subclass and one more barkhas and one more subclass. Now implementation I have written with those abstract methods implementations, and along with that, in the coming to the main method, I have created objects with respect to the subclasses and made a call to recipe method, which is a final method I have created in the abstract class, and with respect to results are we are getting. This is about template design pattern. What is that? Template design pattern. So that's what I'm telling you. This design pattern provides the skeleton model in a superclass and allows its subclasses. That's what allows subclasses. What are the subclasses I have taken here? Paradise and Barkas. These subclasses are overriding its methods. What are the methods it has? We have given chicken biryani and veg biryani, and the structure is not getting changed. That is very important. That is what the template design pattern talks about. And now coming to the one more design pattern, it is a factory design pattern. And any design pattern I told you, it is for reusability. Here also one model will be there, and the subclasses are going to implement them. And very first, let me read the definition. This design pattern defines any abstract class or interface. I told you in the list previous example also, we have taken the example of abstract class. We can take interface also. Defines any abstract class or interface for creation of object and allows its subclasses to decide which class has to be initiated. Multiple classes are there. Multiple implementation classes are there. There it will be decided which class has to be initiated. Factory will be there. Out of the factory, multiple models or multiple things will be there. From there, the subclasses will decide. We will decide. For example, if you go to any chocolate factory or anything, someplace, multiple models are there. Cadbury chocolate is there. So it is having different kinds of chocolates. Factory of fat chocolates, and we are deciding which particular kind of chocolate is to be obtained. Here also, the abstract class is it will help for creation object, and it will allow subclasses to decide which class has to be initiated out of that. So look at we'll see the example of the factory design pattern here. And now I am going to remove this code as I have explained the example program for template design pattern. I am removing this entire code written for a template design pattern. Now I will be writing one more class, abstract class. Let me write down the class name as vehicle. I have taken one abstract class for explaining the example of factory design pattern. and I will be writing public string get name. This is the method I have written. Okay, and here I can write public abstract string get name. Okay, so now I'll be creating subclasses here, like vehicle types. Let me take out some bike or car will be there, right? Let me take out one class as bike, which extends its parent class. The class name is vehicle. Okay, so obviously I have to implement that class public string get name. I'm writing, and I'm just writing the return step. I'm just returning one message, return any bike name. I'm writing here Harley Davidson. Harley Harley Davidson, sorry, I'm writing the name as Harley Davidson. Okay, I will create one more subclass, class car. Let me take extends vehicle, and here I will be writing public string get name, and I will be writing like return any car name. Let me write down. I will be writing the car name as Audi. And see here also I have created one parent abstract class factory. This is a factory design pattern example, and I'm just returning some name here, which is returning some name, and the subclasses are implementing that abstract class, and it is returning their own implementation names. And I have subclasses. Now the subclasses will decide which class has to be executed, whether I have to return the Harley Davidson or whether I have to return the name Audi. That we will be deciding. Okay, so now I will be coming to the main method class public static. I'll create one more method here, vehicle get option. I'll be writing one method as get option. Okay, so in this what I will be writing is I will be writing one character variable rch something. Let me create object for the class vehicle. I have written vehicle v. Okay, now I will be checking what is the option I am getting. Whether CH is the option, character option I am taking here. I told you in the factory design pattern, basing upon the option given, we are deciding which class has to be implemented. Right? How we are deciding? By giving option. That option I am going to get here. Okay, if CH equal to, I am taking some option like B. B for bike. I am just putting the condition here. You can write any condition. Okay, so now what I am writing is V equals to new, what is the class name? Bike. If your option is C, the options conditions I am only writing, you can take any condition here. For understanding purpose I am taking B and C character options. Now I am assigning to a vehicle object V equals to new car. And here one thing to be remembered, we have to initialize this object with null, otherwise it will show error. So at last I will be writing return whatever the V value I am getting, that I am returning. That's it. So this is the one more static method I have taken. For taking the option from the user, and we are basing upon the option provided. It is being decided here which class has to run. That's what I have written. If option is B, I am just making bike class has to be executed. If option is C, car class has to be executed, implemented, right? So that's what I'm writing. Now I'm writing vehicle. I'm creating one object vehicle V. Here I am writing V equals to the method I'm calling get. What is the method name? Get option. V equals to, I'm just making a call to get option method. I'm sending option as B. Obviously B option I'm sending The purpose of sending the B option is, you see here, I'm going to take one character option. If the option is B, by class will be executed. If the option is C, car class has to be executed, has to implement it, right? So I am sending B option. Obviously, we are going to get, what is the result we are going to get? Related to bike class. What we are returning there? The bike name. What is the bike name I am returning? Harley Davidson. Okay. That's what I am expecting the output. B dot get name. That is the class method I am calling. In starting, this is the method I am writing, right? That's what I am calling. Now let me execute this. What is the output I am getting here? Harley Davidson. Harley Davidson is the output I am getting. See here, Harley Davidson is the name I am returning from which class? By class. And the method name is get name. So as you have selected the option here, the option, what is the option you are giving here? B. Obviously you are choosing to make that subclass to run. You're choosing by class to run, and I have taken that conditions here. These are the conditions I have taken. For B, I'm making by class has to implement. If C, that class is going to be executing. Okay. So now let me change the option from B to C. Now the C class has to be implemented, right? C, I mean car class has to be executed, where it is having the get name method, which is returning the name Audi. That is the output I should get, right? C. What is the output I am getting? Audi. So this is how the factory design pattern works. So here is a factory given, and let its child classes to decide to which is to be implemented basing upon the option. That's what I was explaining here in the factory design pattern. Design pattern is any abstract class or interface for creation of object and allows its subclasses to decide which class is to be initiated. Out of the multiple classes we have, bike class, car class we are deciding whether bike class is to be initiated or car class is to be initiated. If in the example what I have given here, I have given option. If I am giving the option C, which class is going to be initiated? New car. I mean, say the car class is going to be initiated. That's why the result what I am getting is Audi. If I am selecting the option B here, I am making that B option. If the B option is selected, I am making class bike is to be initiated, which is returning Harley Davidson. That's why I am getting the result Harley Davidson here. And this is about factory design pattern. You just look at the code very carefully. So please go through this video once or twice. Factory and design patterns are very important. So listen to this video carefully and try to implement so that you will get a clarity on these design patterns. Okay guys, I have discussed in this video about template design pattern and factory design pattern, and template design pattern with example program, and factory design pattern with example program. Thank you guys.